If you talk about my client Nemakona, that's the individual who's expected to be having on his own debut. As we talk about my client Nemakona, he used to turn out for Cranbourne. That's the new latest signing that Scotland brought on. You also bring about Johannes Ngoto, I beg your pardon, Johannes Ismanda, who has already made a date at the last weekend, of course, against the Black Rhinos on his own debut. You're talking about him born on the 18th of June 1988. You also talk about Alan Kasikwa, the veteran that used to turn out for Black Rhinos for quite some time. But if I talk about Alan Kasikwa way back in the top flight, around 2011, he was a player to talk about if you speak about him. He was, of course, the one that was accrued by FC Platinum. By that time, they were so-called the money bags. He was amongst the contenders of the most expensive player in that year. That was in 2012. If you also bring about, there was, of course, another one, the other Ngozo brother. It was another player to speak about. Then to talk about the Christmas boy of that is Scotland. That is, of course, if you talk about the Christmas boy of Scotland, that is Ronald Fumbizai, born on the 25th of December 1994. That's another individual to speak about. Then, of course, in Mavuku, there is also another one, another Christmas boy. I'm talking about Neshito Mnyoro. That's another Christmas boy that we also talk about. Then as we also come along, bringing it further into the details, you will always find out that Leroy Mafunga also went on to make his own position into the list of the starting lineup. That is another individual that also came on during the midweek indoor transfer. My number one teacher, I think I'm content with the sound. At this point in time, allow me to transfer my attention across field where I will be doing something. At the moment, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hart Stadium. I understand this is where we, of course, find ourselves at the center of attraction. That is what is going to sum up the weekend. Everybody might have come from the church service. Everybody might have come from any part of all walks of life of the country. This is where it brings us together. Welcome to viewers as we witness that is the two teams parading themselves walking onto the pitch for this afternoon's contest. That pitch, Scotland up against Zambezi. That's the teams that we are having in your view, fellow viewers, as we are waiting for main kickoff. But lots of promises for the both set of teams, although if you talk about Zambezi, they are the team that is entering the basement, hoping that if anything goes on their fortune, they might spring up a surprise, which will cause, of course, what they also did once with, that is Moss at one point in time. That is the side that gave them a loss. As we are waiting to find out how are they going to go through with this one. But going across, God knows Mangani leading this Scotland lineup is the captain from Bizai, Donald Umbani, Lincoln Tracia, Carlson Chirwa. Those are the individuals that we are having at the moment. Let's wait and see how are they going to deal with this one. 1-2. 1-2. One, two. Welcome to Hart Stadium. That is the venue that brings us alive. The two respective captains, God knows Mangani as well as Nyandoro Tichaona. Those are the captains leading the two teams. Matthew Dingo, that's the referee of the day. As we are waiting, find out Chikaza Gerald, that's the individual expected to rise up to the occasion. Then if you also talk about the number one choice goalkeeper expected to be guiding the goals for Zambezi, that's Alex Bagacheza. He has had a stint with Shamva at one point in time, as well as Trojan. Then you also talk about Bruce Katifu. That's another eye-catching individual that is a lot of experience in the Northern Region Division 1 Soccer League. Then you also talk about, they go for, both set of teams, they go for the same kind of belief. At this other end, they go for, they face the eastern side, seeking the Lord Almighty to guide them in this fixture. But for Zambezi, they are doing the same thing. Going through the prayer session. Let's wait and see how are they going to bring it upon as they go through their prayer session. Right, the reserved players for Scotland now go to their respective possessions. So does the same scenario in the field of play for Zambezi. As we are waiting for this one to come along. Let's wait and see how is they going to deal with this one. Right, as we await kickoff. Zambezi in light green colors as well as navy blue shorts. Scotland in their traditional colors of sky blue in front of their chest, but the entire part of it being dominated with the navy blue. That is what we are waiting to witness in any moment. In any case, Scotland kicking us off with the kickoff. Having a feel of it before we connect with the main fixture. Saidi. Having one or two final checkups, that is the assistant referees. Yes, they might be struggling, but they still have one thing in their own, that is hope, if you talk about Zambezi. Yes, indeed, some will use this opportunity as an opportunity to prove that they might not be in the actual expected position, but they still have something to atone in their careers individually. That's what usually these other players do whenever it comes to facing big giants. Still a continuation of feeling the turf. We are way through with Scotland Lincoln Zasia flights it high. Looking for Mangani, chased away from him. Zambezi come, Tichaona, but could not get to the end of it. Nigel Pandawana beaten, cross comes, headed way forward. Brought down with the chest control by Natolo to the wrong man. Nigel Pandawana's clearance, Zasia's clearance forward. Tichaona brings it down. Gerald Chikaka taken away from him. Played out wide for Fumbitsai. Fumbitsai combining with Donald Kumbani with the indications that he wants it. Cross comes, Mangani misses his head. Flicked way behind at the back post. Turning away, that is Mavunga off the header. As it comes, and the referee awards in early opportunity in terms of a foul. What an early scare that has been granted. That promising some fireworks. Let's wait and see how are they going to deal with this one. Alex Bagacheza, born on the 1st of February 2002. Preparing to take this one. Let's wait and see how are they going to bring it on. Hoisted high, underneath it is Saidi. Out wide. Brought further down by Natolo. Lovely understanding. King Natolo in possession. But the referee opted that he will go through with that is the set piece. Lincoln Zasia. Back to Nyabunga. Carlson Chirwa. Nyabunga. He loves to play the sweeper's role, which is of course good in terms of adding numerical superiority against your opponents. Up towards his marker. Going forward to Kumbani. Sliding tackle. And off the clearance from Nigel Pandawana. Nigel Pandawana's clearance for a corner. Living dangerously, that is the visitors. Second opportunity as they knock through the doors of Zambezi. Will they do something here? Mangani in swinger. We threw it out for a corner. I beg your pardon, for a goal kicker. As we are waiting and see. Still are waiting for numbers to go forward, but palatory crowd in terms of attendance. Lots of pockets at the other end where there is sunshine. Alex Bagacheza. High and up and high. Headed towards Natolo. Lovely defeat chest control. Mavunga. Well read by Nacho Pandawana. Combining with Tichaona. Good understanding with Nilton Pepe. But to this other end for a throw. Edwin Fusani was late in that one. Zasia slowing the tempo. Over the top. Headed infield. Chest header connecting with Pepe. Eliminating his marker. Saidi. Strong challenge. The referee wasn't interested in that strong challenge. As we are waiting for this one. Can they do something there? Last man standing, that is Katifu Bruce. Swings it high. Hoping to get Nemachena both way, but couldn't go as intended. Zasia coming along. Nyabunga. Kumbani. Nyabunga. Methodical built up, but yet to engage. Indications from Nyabunga. Katipu. Kamchikariwa. Stiller. Zasia. Ball over the top. Off the header. Arriving is Kamchikariwa. Miscute clearance. Kumbani brings it down. Skippy. Cross comes from Skippy at the back post. From beside. Good interplay. Kamchkariwa puts his body on the line. Opportunity, but to make amendments, it seems as if it reorganized and took their shape. That is Zambezi. Still coming along. Indications from Genius Mangombe. I beg your pardon, Mangombe, born on the 1st of February 1983. As it comes, sliding tackle mistimed by Bruce Kativo. Individual that was born on 16 August 1991. Raposo Benedict, combining with Crispin. Collected in midfield as it comes. Lots of hops for the side that is anchoring the basement, especially considering the early opening 10 minutes of this half. Nothing has been done so far. Still sizing each other, this set of teams. Kamchkari was touched. Right up after the challenge. Naicho takes over. Skippy, Naicho Piri. I beg your pardon, Naicho. Skippy, that is of course McLive Piri. McLive Piri. Dingo. Taking an assessment of the men that had gone down. Raposo Benedict. Numbers push forward here. Alex Bagachesa. Headed infield. Saidi brings it under control. Way through McLife and Piri. Up in towards the goalkeeper, who simply collects it. Takes the throw infield. Scooping it above for Crispin Muringan. Lovely no-look touch for his captain, Tichaona. But return moment comes now. Gerald Chikwakwa. Away from territory, blasting it. Here comes Edwin Mzane, and Lincoln Zrasia does the defensive role. Drive comes. McLive Piri. Then there's an individual that ought to be attended. Let's wait and see. That was a powerful shot into the body of Kamchkariwa. Let's wait and see. How are they going to deal with this one? Numbers are slowly having faith that this could be their moment, especially for the aspiring side that is vastly improved when you talk about Scotland. But usually giant killers, they usually come in their way and take off the sting of them. They've lost for quite some time. When you talk about the way they played against Karoi, the way they played against Norton Community, and the other one they played against Palm. Those were the sides that made them to struggle. Yes, of course, they've lost 5 fixtures amongst the one that I've mentioned. This is Dingo, awaiting to bring us on with a drop ball. Yes, we are waiting for this one. Nyabunga. Way forward. Zrasia. Kamchkariwa's first involvement after being assessed. Into space for Mangani. Way through for McLife. Here comes Navunga. Back again to atone for that one. And then, of course, the ball had gone out of play. Deliberately he handled the ball, knowing that the permutations of a penalty won't be, because it had crossed the touch line. Let's wait and see now. How are they going to bring it on? Still coming. Driven high and above. Side hitter comes again. Brought on under control. Way wide. for Edwin Fuzani. This is Fuzani. Cut back. No problem for the ball at corner of play, says the referee. You're going to commence with a goal kick. You wanted to initiate a counter, but unfortunately, it couldn't go as intended. Let's wait and see. Nyabunga still going on. Ball at his feet. Available, that is Carlson Chirwa. Dropping in depth, Kumbani, but neglected by Chirwa, opting for his goalkeeper. As it comes along, taking a moment, and eventually can he break that high line? Headed away by Katifu. Fumbizai teasing and finding into space. That's Fumbizai. Cross comes, miscued the clearance again. Opportunity. Whenever Fumbizai is coming, is always something that gives anxious moments to opponents. Tichaona on the breakaway. Crispin onto the part of it, but Jasia is there. He opts for a corner. There was somebody breathing heavily behind him. He wanted, we are taking one for the team. That was the circumstance at the moment. Let's wait and see how are they going to deal with this one. Let's wait and see how are they going to bring it on. Nemachena both well for the corner. This is Nemachena both well. His numbers, a lot of bodies in the penalty box. Flight comes. Hit away per quarter. Wow, slightly above the horizontal frame. That doesn't haunt. That doesn't haunt. Nyabunga. Sent it high. Headed backward. Skip him off in Piri. Long switch. Brought down under control. Touch for Gerald Chkwawa. Beaten for that challenge. Side-footed above. That goes out for a throw. Fumbizai brings it in. Nyabunga. Jasia. Genius Mangombe having 1 or 2 assessment after leaving Dynamos. This is his first assignment. The drive comes, a cut away for the throw by Edwin Fuzani. As we are waiting and see, can they bring it across? McLive Piri, Kamchkariwa, Kumbani. Back to but that was a heavy touch. As it comes, interplay still with it. Carlson Chirwa denies him the avenue that he was expecting to utilize. Backward towards Benedict. Alex Zimon. Touch comes. The last time Alex used it to turn out for Trajan, he was part and parcel of the Axis Solution tournament. Headed away by Fumbizai. Mistiming the header, Tichaona. There was a nudge from him. Referee Matthew Tingo was not interested in that one. Coming along. The ball must be static, says the referee. Jasia's drive. Scooping it above. Walks it further. Tichaona Nyandoro brought it down. Gerald Chikaka takes over. Referee's advantage. Crispin Murangwana. Murangwana against Carlson Chirwa. Lots of triggering. Arriving is Tichaona Nyandoro with a cross. Header comes. That was so promising into the Scotland territory. was so promising. I understand Lloyd Mtasa is watching from the stand. One would tell you that is on a spy mission. Let's wait and see, because the following fixture, it will always pit them against Moss. Coming along, that is Carlson Chirwa. Kamchkariwa. Carlson Chirwa creating the angles of support so that each and every player has two options whenever he is passing in and around possession. Mangani. Way through for Kumbani, but denied the space to navigate, thereby earning a throw. Can they do something here? Throw comes, Kumbani. Wait for water, but getting into each other's way, that is the Zambezi. Saidi, scooping it up for Fumbitai. Fumbitai with the runner, cuts inside. Can he bring it along? Oh, an opportunity for Saidi for the follow-up. But I can tell you that Fumbitai has been outstanding. Kamchkariwa recovers it. Good recovery run. Going further for it is Rasia. Again for the space of Anyavunga, then another flag rises. Then the flag rises. One of those tightest decisions to spot, especially for the near side assistant. Alex Bagacheza. Still awaiting for that one. He usually confuses with me with the Agama player by Alex Zimono, who used to turn out for Harare City. Indications, let's go forward. Long ball. Oh, head out to way wide. But collection comes. Razia not opting to allow any damage. That's why he always make sure that he's safe always. Nyabunga. Chirwa. Let's wait and see. Still going on. Long searching call for Natolo. Beaten by Katifu. Whipped away for a throw towards the VIP stand. Let's wait and see how will the ball boys bring us on. Throw comes. Nyabonga. Zasia. High ball. Walking it away. Kamchkariwa. Referee awarded that one. Matthew Tingo. Let's wait and see what's going on in the deliberations. Not happy with that decision. Probably with the ball boys issues. It's always difficult for the first assignment. But one will always tell you that. That's when you are always tested. There comes a glorious opportunity for Ronald Fumbitsai's preferred lefty footer. He brings it in. Oh, that was a header way wide by Benedict Asopo for a corner. Yes, it was good because you never know who's arriving from behind, especially on these aerial concepts that you will always be competing for the high ball. It's first corner kick for Scotland. In swinger. Another, of course, moment to 10. Brings it in. Nobody at the... All numbers were all heading for the front post. But unfortunately, Scotland still, of course, knocking on, but Zambezi holding on for dear life, considering the merit of status of where they are and how they are bringing themselves. Bakacheza. High ball, brought down under control. There was a slight hand behind Crispin Muranganwa from Zambezi. Swinging effort. Looking for numbers at the back post. As more bodies were concentrating with the front post movement. Let's wait and see. Nyabonga. He loves to play with his feet. Gerald pressing them high, but traveling as the ball travels. That is what I'm witnessing in terms of Zambezi. They usually engage them whenever they are approaching into the penetration phase. Chirwa. Mafunga. Mafunga now. Fumbitsai, who has been outstanding. Back to Mafunga. Heavy first touch. Ball goes out for a throw. Coming on. Last it high. Josia. Back to Nyabonga. Josia in the constructive phase. Way through as it comes. Touched on for Gerald Chikaka. Who to Crispin, who has swapped the flank, but Josia goes for an aerial tussle. Opportunity. Wow. Goes way beyond. And he apologizes for that moment that you set it ablaze as you went in for glory. Nyabonga. Carlson Chirwa. Fumbitsai. Into space. Fumbitsai. Thrown towards Nyagu into space for the sliding tackle. Yes, he has been creating those long bursting runs whenever he engages in space. Throw connects with Kamchkariwa. Mangani. Still Mangani. Shot on the 10. Alex goes and collects the pieces as he spelt it. That was the first shot on target for Scotland. Although there's been plenty of hive of activity. Data coming along. Collection comes. Nyabonga. Still callless. Combined with the chest. He could not get to the hold of it. As they await for the throw again. Bringing it on. Flicking it further. Combining with Tichaona. Above it is sent. Josia's head. Tichaona Nyantoro. One for Gerald. Enjoying this carpet football. That is Zambezi with the clearance. They tell you, they say that names, big names are only for the paper, but for performance, that's what they are trying to bring it on. Naichom Pandawan. Headed away. Kamchkariwa. Saidi dictating terms with Natolo. A good understanding. King Natolo, like the king, he comes along. Still waiting. Drops in depth. Mangani. Rasia. Way across for Chirwa. Mafunga arriving from the other end. Hater comes way wide for Fumbitsai. Afailepo brings the cross. Natolo's elevated foot immediately invites the attention of the referee. As Natolo, that is in a sense of emergency, the way the whistle sounded, it was rather hair-raising incident. One or two words with Kamchkariwa as well as Saidi. If you talk about Kamchkariwa as well as Saidi, they have a certain chemistry that they have from the past. We are talking about from Yata, they used to be together. With God knows Mangani, it's the same scenario. So it seems as if they won't take time for genius Mangombe to quickly get himself accustomed with the way you want to introduce his philosophy. Bagacheza takes it over. Still Bagacheza. Right, they understand what is happening in terms of the log standings. You never know what is happening in Mangura. Jasia sending it high. Mamfura. Saidi. Natolo King. Born on the 4th of December. McLife and Piri right up after a challenge. Yellow card for Naicho Pandawana. There comes a scenario that has always been inviting criticism. When you talk about the cases of advantage, it has been countless times when I re-emphasize that it is within his own perception, with his own understanding. But you know how it is. Anticipations will always be there for a better side of it. One. Can they bring it along? Yes, of course. The medical expert, McLife and Piri. Jacob Nyakope, who seemed to be now playing second fiddle, is now on the warm-up. As well as McLean Nemakona still yet to make his debut for Scotland. I can understand for Mangombe is fronting over what is really going to happen. I understand the longer you keep those, you wanted to go for the acrobatic attempt, but in hesitation, second thoughts came into his mind. From Betsa is cross now. Swasia standing up. Natolo's chest control. As it comes to Kamchkariwa. Drops his shoulder and turns away. Finding Mafunga. Kited. Backward for Carlstone Chirwa. Chirwa waits for Saidi. Going further. Can he break away? But he held his run. He held his run. I don't know what came into his mind. Thought that he was offside. Let's wait and see. How are they going to deal with this one? Bakachesa Alex. Awaits. More bodies forward. With the back spin, it goes high. Mangani for Natolo. Way back for Natolo. And eventually dealt with him. That is Katifu Bruce. Kept in play on the turning. Still goes forward. Leaping above it, but not through what well, but the nutmeg was something else. Chested away. Captain Tichao Warner gets the foul in his favor. Let's wait and see. How are they going to bring along everything that they hope to anticipate in their favor? As we await, that is the issues of the day are always interrupted whenever the medics go forward to attend those injured ones. Let's wait and see if it's going to work out. Can they make sure it goes way forward with the delivery? It comes, away it comes, but Pius shouts turned away. Poorly executed. Natolo is in his half. There comes an opportunity for Natolo. 1 versus 1. Arriving is here comes Natolo. Oh! What a lovely footwork. Look at it in the as we bring it upon the replay. Yes, he had enough space. He injected himself into pace, then taking on his marker, step over, eliminating his marker. Then for the target. Oh my goodness. He ballooned it, skyrocketing it. I thought he should have gone for the bottom corner. That was the most appropriate one. But anyway, nifty footwork will deserve some credit if you look at it in the slow motion once more. As he goes forward, then he beat his marker. Unfortunately goes hard. Bringing it away forward, Saidi's header. Back to the goalkeeper, Bakachesa. Let's wait and see. How are they going to work on this one? Side-footed into the body of somebody. Saidi. Good combination. Turning away from his marker. Floating it high for Mangani. Brought on by Kamchkariwa. Into the path, but wrong-footed. Kumbani finally recovers it. Natolo. And of course, too much elaboration. Too much elaboration. Trying to force it. Let's wait and see. There comes Natolo. King. Can you make sure he has the throne in midfield? Still Natolo. A good interplay. Then taken further. Now comes the turnover. Recovered by recovery run that doesn't profit. Still takes his aim. Nemachena combining with Crispin Murangwan. Way off forward as he floats it for Philip Pandawana. Pandawana blocked by Naicho. Maklan Piri. Mavunga. High up towards Kumbani. Chested towards the goalkeeper. Chested out for the goalkeeper. Let's wait and see. How are they going to deal with this one? Numbers slowly believing in each other. Hanging ball as it comes on the 10. Further with it. Gets the touch. Goes down under challenge. Will they bring upon anything that works out? Will they combine it? for them. Still finding it hard to penetrate the last line of defense of Zambezi. Glorious opportunity so as to capitalize on this one. Those believers of Mafiravira, the Lions of Scott, frenching over this contest. If it is gonna be, if they lose this one, it's gonna make their life difficult. In as much as their aspirations to win the title. Here comes the moment now. Floats it in. Free header. Free header. Throw comes. Launched on for Jasia. Jasia with it. Bringing it along for Supo. He aims it for Kumbani. Kept in play by Kumbani. Still eventually not through water after that challenge. Can they bring it up on now? It's upon themselves if they need to work out. Cross comes. Flake was already up. As he went down. And those individuals in face paint and those mascots continue the dance as the orchestra continues. Those individuals in face paint as well as the brass band leading a sense of euphoria. I don't know if they will be attacking the Wharton Park end. Are they going to finally get the opener? Considerations for Tadiwana Sheuni might be the options to bring upon. Usually Scotland, they usually get they usually respond when it comes to second half. I don't know, they struggle when it comes to the first half. Maybe it's some issue of understanding each other, especially after the rest of the mid-season break. It usually takes away everything. Bagachesa with the backspin. Could not connect with it. Any moment from now, we might be engaging to the dressing room. From behind, Mangani. Wave from Femitai's cross. Natolo. What a somersault! What a somersault! King Natolo, he finds the opener. The Lions have found their role. That is with King Natolo. After the somersault, that can say it all. Let's wait and see. Yes, this is his second fixture coming on for Scotland. He now comes with a goal. Talking about the man that was born on 4 December 1995. What a moment it is for him. And of course, that was a perfect technique and the celebration for the former Yada teammates that used to be playing together at Yada, but now they are rejoined by Scotland. And the brass band as well as the voices, they still continue with their chorus. Let's wait and see how are they going to deal with this one. And of course, yellow card for going for that one. Yellow card has been granted. Referee Matthew Jingo is always strict when it comes to those matters. 1-0 to the good, that is Scotland. Let's wait and see. Getting the touch, Mamvura. Spreading play across. Any moment it might marks the end of this one. High baller. Nyabunga takes it now. Let's wait and see. Still moving on his stride. Touch wide for Zwasia. Zwasia brings it up along. They are still going further with it. Long searching ball for Mbetai. Lang besting runs. But he lengthened himself after that effort. He's beginning to slowly get into the groove for Mbetai. After the one that he had during the first fixture, now it seems as if he's good for this moment. Bakacheza Alex. Way forward as it is headed away. Joins on for the header, brought on under control by the skipper. Combining. Cleared forward by Pasop Benedict. Headed way wide for another throw. This time around in favor of that is Zambezi. Zambezi with the throw of the chest control for an imminent equalizer. Oh, Kamchkariwa. Headed by Nigel Pandawana. Into his path, turning away Edwin Fuzane. Combining, opening up his Nemachena both. Nemachena. With a touch forward is Pepe Milton. Where's it comes. That is Raposo Benedict. Collected by Mangani for Natolo. And what a header! What a crucial header, I can tell you. This is one of the fight-out defensive touch. Look at that one in the replay. Sensing that he had imminently lost possession, and he quickly adjusted his body for that one. What a header. Even the scenes in the slow motion can say it. There comes another moment. Mavunga. At it again. Sidestepping. Mavunga comes now. Off the cross at the back post. Header mistimed. Kumbani. Opportunity to turn. Finds Kamchkariwa. Oh, in hesitation. Gets, of course, Lincoln Zwasia. Trying to utilize both ends of the field. That is what Scotland are doing now. But the more busier one is the avenue of that is Mbetai. The goalkeeper hitting superiority numbers as he pushes high to commit for this one. Zwasia aims it with a spin. Pandawana's back spin. Brought down under control. Still tense. Looking for space to exploit. He finds Gerald. Referee not interested. That challenge. Let's wait and see. One of those no-nonsense referees. If you talk about Matthew Dingo. He always never love to tolerate, especially those that try to interfere with his own line of course of justice. The tinted hairstyled individual, Nigel Pandawan. Can he do something here? Let's wait and see. How are they going to deal with this one? Floats it in. Nyabungas claims it. Opportunity. Driven further for Kumbani. Kumbani on the chest. Adjust his body. Confronted his marker. Eyeball to eyeball. Cross comes. Flip poster. Oh. He was coming in. And it is his belief that he should have done better. I thought he should have opted for the instep. Redirecting it towards the direction of the trajectory was the best element there. But anyway, those are opportunities that are coming here. And of course, being squandered. Saidi for that attempt. Referee says it's a throw for Scotland. Let's wait and see. How are they going to take it? As it continuously goes on and on. Not everything that goes on their favor. Chichawan takes it further. With this one, bringing it on his stride. Oh my goodness, getting each other's way. Let's wait and see. Can they bring it away, wide it out? Driven further. As it goes out for the moment to attend. That's from Bitai. Let's wait and see. Beginning to command a large crowd. That's Scotland. You can tell that when it comes to followership, they seem to understand each other. Those supporters as well as the protagonists that are representing Scotland. Holding on their horses. Coming for it, Kativu. On that path. Basopo, Nemachena both well. Nemachena. Zwasi adjusting his body. Goalkeeper collects it. Let's wait and see. Bringing it further. Saidi. Now comes Lincoln Swasia Patra. As we are wait and see. Can they bring it along? Touch continues. From beside. Edging to slow down the tempo. And of course, for the runner, he manages to bring it under control. Cut inside his marker. Nigel McLean-Piri, an opportunity. What a vital block. What a vital block. He wanted to bend it away from his opponent, but he adjusted his body, turning away. Milton Pepe says, right, this marks the end of the first period of this contest that pits Scotland as well as Zambezi. To those that are joining us for the first time, 1-0 to the good, that is Scotland in the lead. But as we await for the resumption of the second half, this is a moment just to go for a slight break away from the view of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite my number one DJ to bring it along. My number one DJ, you have been waiting for the moment of this one. May you please take over. Coming on with an early opportunity to first touch after the introduction. Combining with Tichawan. Mavur. I beg your pardon, that's Tichawan. Connecting, of course, sandwiched by two individuals, not through road. Coming way forward with numbers. High ball, but my client Phil's clearance. Chikaka, Gerald. Cross. Free header, but living dangerously. Driven high for Kumbani. Kumbani takes it over off the chest, control on the still pasting into pass, sliding tackle. From Bitai. this other end. Touch comes to Mangani. Combining. Saidi. Taken by Gerald. Back to Scotland at the moment. Interplay continues. Carlson Chirwa. Jasia. Ball over the top. As it comes. And turns away. Still with this one. Drive goes on for the chase. But unfortunately that doesn't trouble the last line. Throw comes. Bringing it to this other end, Carlson Chirwa. Ball over the top of Anandolo. Hooked away. Coming on for the throw. Let's wait and see from the side. Kamchkariwa cushions it, opening up. Available is Kumbani, sidestepping. Nothing to consider. Way forward by Bruce. Katifu wanted to take the alarms of the attention of the referee, but the referee wasn't easier to convince at that cognizance. Throw comes. Let's wait and see. Bringing it further to this account. Nemachena. Potro Nemachena sends it. Flicking it on. Collects that one. Thrown towards from Betai. Looks ahead. For Swasia over the top of Chikakai, who is also pressing him high. Adding numbers. That is Nyabunga. Driven further. Cut the defense splitting pass. From Betai's cross. He handled in the process. He handled in the process of going for the stooping header. But I always love the pinpoint crosses that usually emanate whenever it's going forward. Alex Bagachesa. Header comes across. Brought on under control. Way through to this other end. Nemachena combining. Captain Fantastic goes forward. Widely executed by Tichaona Nyandoro. Widely executed by Tichaona Nyandoro. Let's wait and see. Still hoping to Jasia. Checks back to Nyabunga. Drive comes to this other end with the interplay. Opening up over the top as it comes. Combining under tight spaces, but they managed to run. Raymond taken away from him. Saidi, good dummy. Oh, but in the end, winning the contention. It's now the battle of passes. Right over the challenge. Chaona Nyandoro. Muratsikwa Pekezi combines. Pepe Nilton. Nyandoro. Long searching ball. Ducks down and it goes for the chase. Let's wait and see how are they going to take the throw now. Right. At this point in time, we're going to witness double substitution being brought by Scotland. Johannes Sbanda, an individual that was born on 18 June 1988. He also had a stint with ZPC Kariba as well as Areno. He is the man that is coming on for the first individual that is being sacrificed. That is Donald Kumbani, who's being withdrawn. Then, of course, bound to join him for the same task. We are talking about McLean Nemakona. That's the other individual that is coming on. And who's going to be rested for McLean Nemakona. Seems it's an injury-inspired substitution. That's Kamuchgariwa, who has taken the short exit. That is Kamuchgariwa Wellington, formerly with Yata, but now finds himself within the home of the Lions. Now as it comes, way through for this one. Drive comes to this other end with a twist. Nyabunga. Lincoln forward with Nyabunga. Chirwa Carlson. High ball for Fumbisai. And whipped away for the throw. Let's wait and see how will Fumbisai take this throw. In as it comes. Interplay continues. Cross comes. Free. Oh! Whenever the crosses are coming from the left channel, then of course it brings a torrid time in the defenders of Zambezi to contain. Let's wait and see. Bagachesa floats it high. Muratsikwa chuckles over his marker. Muratsikwa turns infield. Still with the interplay. Raymond Marcele. Raymond. Going on for the throw. Let's wait and see how are they going to dispatch this one. Boto Nemachena. Will the latest introductions bring about something better? Aerial ball goes. High claim by Nyabunga, drive over. Mangani onto the path of McLean Piri skipping. Still turns Nemakona. Getting the contact, cross comes acrobatically away. Saidi hooks it further. Headed way forward. Natolo hooks it into his path. Manages to play it out wide for Fumbizai. Indications by Natolo. Interplay for Mavunga's cross. Oh. What a movement and telepathic understanding. Telepathic combinations are slowly getting to engage each other, but I can tell you that they always tell you that strikers, it's always a torrid time for everyone to get a striker. Let's wait and see. How are they going to deal with this one? Bakachesa Alex. Way beyond the center line of the head. Hooking it away. Mangani. Mangani still in this path. Lovely composure. With some pace, McLean Piri. And what a diving header. Yeah, wow. Above that net. Mismatch as it is. Mismatch as it is. The owner of Scotland that is also watching way through, of course, with a round head. But this time around, he opted to play it under cuff. I don't know what is it with him. But now as we await for the corner. That's Honorable Scott Sapanya, who's also following proceedings. The ball boy getting 1 or 2 words. Not happy. That is... let's wait and see. Oh, driven low. McLean Nemakona recovers it. Swings it in. End of the chest control. Whenever Vombidza is going forward, he knows how to position himself, especially for the flight. But I guess there's much improvement, especially on his recovery. Way through as it swings it in. Bringing it along. Mistiming the header. Cuts inside. Mavunga. Sliding tackle, hooking it for Nemakona. One in midfield by Raymond Basile. Popularly known as scooping it above for Chikaka. Well read off the chest control. Swasi acrobatically away. Natolo chest control. Over the top for Johannes to chase. Baga Chasers swept it away. Let's wait and see. Can they do something from this way? Numbers slowly enjoying this one. Getting the interplay with Marvin Piri. Sidestepping. Oh my God. Here it comes. Johannes. McLean Piri. All the way for Carlson Chilwa. Mafunga. Swasia. Quick shifting movement as the ball travels. Now playing a medium low block. Long searching ball for Natolo. Chested towards Mafunga. Johannes. Third man run that was being created by Mafunga. Wow. A third man run that was being created by Mafunga, but you opted to go for glory. Wow. Way wide as it was going on. Let's wait and see now. Can they hang on their slender lead? Is it gonna be the same case now? High ball above, suspended. Still coming on. Still coming on. Still coming on. Touch comes to Saidi. Makona. Further as it goes. Bakachase. I beg your pardon, Nemachena. Lifted it over, but for Carlson Chilwa to concede the throw. Leaving it for Nemachena, both were who has been workaholic. Throw comes. Said. Mafunga. Further forward with the interplay. Backed it down. Referee offers advantage. Way through now for Natolo. Natolo teases. And the complimentary pass run. After he had worked so much, the complimentary run could not bring him along. Let's wait and see. Now the anticipations of 10 from Kamba. And their alarms ringing louder and louder that they now need him. Way through for that one. Isaac Nazenga as well. Let's wait and see if they are going to introduce him. Another change. Zambezi are getting to introduce a substitute on being withdrawn. That is Gerald Chikaka. That's the individual being withdrawn. We are off and running for this one. High ball above. Saidi. Zasia. Situation. High ball above. Way further above. Kept under control by Mafunga. Referee awards a foul. But let's wait and see. His numbers are slowly pushing it forward high. Jassy. Mafunga. Jassy. Nyabonga. Way through. Johannes turns away. Still Katifu manages to concede that on his throw. There comes Nemache Naicho. Going above. Charged high out to this other end of the near side for Boto. Nemache now prefers the throw than any other thing. Still awaiting for the throw. Touch comes on. Blasted high. Muratsi beaten for that one. Muratsi got by McLean Piri for the throw. Can they do something? Touch comes way further. Katifu. Cross comes. Hanging and easily claimed by the goalkeeper. Set his side for Natolo on his right. But no through road for Natolo. Touch comes. Saidi claims it for Jasia. Stretching the field is McLean Piri, which it does adjust his spot and quickly turns away. Driven further, Johannes of the chest control. Let's wait and see. Combining with Nemachena, that is Nilton Bebe, Tichaona. Edwin Pitten for the tassel. Mafunga. Mafunga no through road. No through road for Mafunga. Let's wait and see. Header comes. Combining his on the Klein Piri. Mafunga. For the keeper. Nyabunga Supo. Jasia. High ball above. Driven further off the header. Combination touches continue. Undi, but pressing them high, that is Scotland. Still moves forward. High as it goes up, but goalkeeper is there. Thrown for McLean Piri's keeping. Into space for Johannes. Can Johannes bring the cutback? And McLean, Nemakon, Piri, Johannes, Saidi, blasted into his opponent, Edwin Hussain. Now an opportunity to stretch them out. Still the referee offers advantage. An opportunity collected by the goalkeeper. But I thought that on those cases, he allowed advantage. Let's wait and see. He wanted to take one for the team. Interfering or stopping a promising attack, that was the offense. Still goes on. Natolo. Nemachena was bound to claim it. Then comes for the booking. I knew that the second considerations were going to come later. For the offense that he did prior, interfering with the promising attack. Yes, the advantage was granted, but the pedigree of the offense still remained that it was inviting a card. Then the referee, Matthew Dingo, when play stopped, he had to have his name taken, sent in, flicking it on. Here comes Chueshe, Nomad. Captain Fantastic, under pressure, aims the throw. Tadiwanashe Huni, 10 from Kamba. About to come. Let's wait and see. Thrown in field. Yes, they are coming along. As it comes to Russia. Touch comes again, turning away, that's Johannes. Johannes is Banta. And of course, swept away, coming for Mavunga. Mavunga over carrying off the ball. Here comes Mavunga. For Fambitsa, high cross, cut back. Easily collected by the keeper. Rolling it for Ronald Masile. Raymond Ebekipado. Headed downward by Chueshe. Muradzi got taken off him. Looking for the runoff for Fumbitzai. As the header comes. Mavunga's header. Fumbitzai again. Return touch for Fumbitzai's run. He still calls on an opportunity. Across. Then the referee says there was too much, it wasn't a shoulder-to-shoulder incident. The referee says it wasn't a shoulder-to-shoulder incident. It wasn't a shoulder-to-shoulder incident. As we await for this one. Right, your attention now. They now take it as a moment to bring on Leroy Mafunga calls it a day for 10 from Kamba. Born on the 21st of December 1992, a 10 from Kamba. The 2012 Soccer Star of the Year award winner in terms of the top flight is coming on. King Natolo is also being rested. Isaac Nyazenga comes. Isaac Nyazenga comes. 4th of June 2004 is coming on. Then the last one for the captain who has rendered responsibility to Carlson Chirwa. Isaac Nyazenga is introduced. We are back into the action. Now as it comes, Bagachesa. Headed forward. Johannes' head. Nyazenga's touch. Raymond with the clearance. Muratsikwa, but arriving first is Jasia. Brought down by Johannes. As it comes. With the interplay, nicking it out for a throw. That is Raymond Masilera. Let's wait and see. How are they going to dispatch this one? Sent in. McClight. Johannes. Way off as it comes. Boni. There comes the most promising player of who was elevated from Division 2 in possession now. Manages to protect possession. Good understanding with Rooney. Cross poorly executed. Making it for a white for Muratsikwa for the throw. McLean Piri. Tracia. High bowler as it comes looking for Nyasenga. Turns away. Ball has gone out of play, says the referee. It's one of those fixtures that you never love to see your side, especially when you have lots of aspirations to go with a slender margin as it comes. But they always tell you that second half is always difficult, as all teams will have fastened their belts. Milton Bebe. Edwin. Telling that is Edwin. But unfairly challenged, says the referee. Raymond leaves it for Hilton Bebe. Muratsikwa's touch. Scoops it wide for Chichaona. Away by Saidi. Off the chest, that is for Nyasenga. Milton Bebe. Combining in the midfield. Taken by McLean, Nema corner. Isaac Nyasenga losing his balance. He lost his balance on the twist. I don't know what he was intending to do, but he lost his balance on the twist. Forward with it. Backspin comes. Wins the tussle. Opportunity Muratsikwa with the twist. Lays it on from Nemachena. Into the commotion headed by Chirwa. Muratsikwa. Wow. Swinging away. That was a swerving away. Let's wait and see. How are they going to bring it on? I understand they will be preparing for the tricky assignment against Moors, who are following this game with keen interest. Bola Bafa. Nyasenga. And eventually he grabbed him out. He grabbed him out. Let's wait and see. He's still edging him on to continue. But now Ten Van Kamba, who's now playing on as a super sub. Yes, the last time he scored a brace, it was against Trojan. Header comes to Nyabunga. The corner has been granted. He couldn't avoid the corner. Waiting for the corner to come. Let's wait and see how will the corner emanate. From the corner. This is it. Swings it away. Hits it down and across. Nyasenga whips it high. Johannes all alone. Oh, referee allows advantage. Scooping it further. There comes a chance, blasting it into the body of the opponent. Chichaona, leading by example from the flank, but not in that kind of a cross. Not in that kind of a cross. You never be that same as you want it. Let's wait and see if they are going to make it work out. I understand concerns of a single goal won't be that is what they are anticipating. Carlson Chirwa. The change is going on. All right, Lazarus Sauti. Lazarus Sauti on your view. As it comes. Right, as it comes, head away forward. Joins on off the chest control. Still comes. And the referee sounds his whistle. Can they bring it along? His numbers are slowly pushing forward. With the interplay. Continuation comes. Let's wait and see. Head up by Chiweshe. By the hesitation is Fumbidzai. Caught in 2 minds. But of course, it's vastly improving. Chested the way out. Nema corner. Scooping it for Huni. And as well, the referee awards it. They were already moving forward, but they opted to play for the set piece. It's one of the combative players, that's Saidi Nyabonga. If it comes along, let's wait and see. Johannes, wait for space, gets into space. Final cross comes and the flicked away for him. Still goes for a corner. There was something there. We're in the twilight stages of this game. Let's wait and see if they can do something. Denver brings it, flicking it away further to the other end. Skippy, scoop it high, head up by Fumbidzai. Yes, he directed it just slightly upwards, away from the frame as it was coming. Can they do so? You never know. 1-0 is not the safest scoreline. It is the precarious scoreline that you can talk about. Change comes on. One. Right. The captain. The captain. 1-2. 1-2. Maybe it's a sub just to give everybody a run. Way through as it comes. Nigel Kangwena, as the one introduced, Said is away off the header. Kangwena Nigel walks it away up, have a chance. Collected by the goalkeeper. As the on-rushing trust is was really good at going to create a havoc. That was a cause of concern. As it comes. Play still continuing. High ball headed downward by Pandawan. Wuni takes over. Wuni finds a good piece of footwork. Gets into space, is Piri, but Edwin denies him that what he wanted. Edwin Fusani. Let's wait and see. Throw comes. And not further. Going further for this one. But well read by Katifo. Line pressure, but the referee says marking from behind is illegal. Marking from behind is illegal. Combining off the chest control. Turning away. Woni takes over. To this other end is Denver. This is lots of understanding. Looks ahead. Johannes in space. Swerving away from the attention. Isaac Nyazenga takes over. Woni cross. But you could not control it. He was in control of it. That is Nigel Kangwena. Pass. Etwino off these tracks. Going forward with the foot race. Lays it on for a cross. To this other end, Nyabunga takes over. Thrown into the path of Huni. Still comes. Turning away. Saidi. Nemakona. Saidi. As they come. Mukamba. Zwasia. Oh, with a back spinner. Johannes, opportunity. Oh, slightly. With a few matches. Going further with it. They wanted something towards after that challenge. Across Katifu. Nigel Kangwena. Raymond Maselelama. Finds Edwin headed away by Piri. Turning, that is Nigel Pandawana. Oh, lovely nutmeg. Nigel Pandawana. Good understanding with Edwin. Coming through. From its high beaten for that tussle. The referee wants. Is this not the second booking for Saidi? Let me find out if it seems as if it's Denver. And then that's the second booking, a back pocket, red card. Yes, it is. The second booking. The second red card in his tenure. To the dressing room. I was just on point. That this is the end of his future. Wow. The combative midfielder. This is the second red card for him when it comes to this season. But I don't think this one was opting. Now, will the numerical advantage profit Zambezi? You never know. The guys from Centenary, they are hoping that this might go on their way now. And of course, this one is a litmus test to what they expect on the coming fixture. 10 from Kamba. Naicho Kangwena standing over the dead ball situation as well as Raymond. Easier, and of course the goalkeeper plays the decoy. As he knew that it was already deviating out. Let's wait and see. How are they going to deal with this one? Remember that it is always difficult to break through whenever you talk about a team which is a manless. McLean Nemakona now playing the makeshift, who seem to have dropped. Mukamba. Isaac Nyema, here comes bringing it higher. Johannes, sidestepping. Johannes, still Johannes. Now what's it? There comes 10 from Kamba's territory. Let's wait and see. with the last moments of this one. I guess this might be the last moments of it before we wrap up this fixture. Here comes for Denver. Standing over it. Can he conjure something here? Maybe an insurance goal. From behind. Denver arrives for it. Oh! Side netting off the supporting bar in back, so it was going to confuse. Sending it higher for Zambezi to chase. For the goalkeeper to claim it. Let's wait and see. Saidi watching it from the entrance of the tunnel after the red card. Now comes Carlson Chirwa. Chirwa Carlson. Over the top. In the process, he wanted to swerve aside, then lost possession. Throw comes. On his head. Now fighting both to the nail. Is it a case of conserving what you have? As long as it is a way to attain maximum points. Nema corner. Mukamba. 10 far. Starch for Isaac. A whistle it sounded. Whistle it sounded. Kicking the ball to confront it, to provoke a confrontation after the whistle has been blown. Sometimes players' mind, you never know what's going on there. Yes, we are waiting for this one. Let's wait and see. Zambezi. Coming on for the touch. Now as we wait for this one. As it combines, and of course the comical moment, touch comes. Comes. My ball above. Mangombe. Bringing play to this other end. Let's wait and find out. Seems as if Denver, there was something wrong there. He came on as a substitute, but he's seemingly running out of steam. I love the deliberations and the way the referee handles this one. Is he exhausted? I don't think so. Isaac Nazinga, his physical presence contributing to his attack now. Woni, Mkamba. Can he reclaim it? Mangombe time. Thrown infield. Touch comes. Collection comes and it's all over for this one. This marks the end of an entertaining contest, although deprived in terms of scoreline, but 1-0 it goes to the good of Scotland. Let's hear the sentiments of the two coaches from what we saw. There was a concept that was instilled by the coach and it worked on his plan. We talk about the way Scotland exhibited themselves. They managed to be victorious in terms of the way they played against Zambezi. But there was a major concern that might have come, especially in terms of the conversion rate. Hope you saw it, coach, and what's your assessment of that?
Yeah, I'm happy that it's my first assignment and we managed to collect maximum points. The good thing about creating chances, it means you are doing everything right, save for that execution in the final third. I think we need to work on that because you see several players were missing those chances. So it means nearly everyone can score. If we were clinical, we should have even managed to score maybe 4. But it's a game of football. We need to go back to the drawing board. We address our issues, especially in the attacking third, and make sure that we gain that confidence of scoring. You know what is important for us now is to take every game when it comes and make sure that at the end of the day, we are the winners.
Yes, of course, you might find yourself not within the races in terms of the way you expected your performance. But as you are grinding results, you knew that there was an introduction of substitute. Were you convinced with the way they later brought themselves into this account?
Yeah, of course. But you know, at times when we need to increase that intensity, it means you also need to exhibit yourself so that you understand the tactical instruction we are giving to you. So if given a tactical instruction, you need to make sure that you do exactly what you are said of doing. So we need to address that as well and stick to what we want. And at the end of the day, we don't have these problems.
Right, as we also consider, it's a major concern that is slowly engaging into the team. I know you like you highlighted that this is your first assignment taking in charge of that is Scotland. But as you go towards it, if you take in a close assessment, when you talk about your combative midfielder, it is the second time that has been granted that is matching orders, especially in that circumstance. What's your take with the way he unveiled for the second caution?
Yeah, of course, it was just that it was a short space of time. Then we have to get to the boys what we want and what they are expected of doing. But you know, at this level, we don't need to have those unnecessary cards. So we need to make sure that we emphasize on those silly tackles, silly incidents that warrant those cards, so that at the end we don't lose players whom we want to use in the next assignment.
Right, yes, we have also talked about the next assignment. I know that the opponents were actually watching from the side on a spying mission, and you know that it is one of the expected contests against Timors. I don't know if you are not going to disclose your tactics or whatever. That one I know you won't disclose it. But do you foresee with this second assignment ready for it?
Yeah, of course, they spied on us and we also managed to spy on them when they played versus Rhinos. So it's tit for tat. We will see what happens when it comes. But you know, at training we need to work very hard and also make sure that the first 11 is selected on merit, because if we work hard at training, then it is going to be easy during match day.
Right, with your determination, we wish you all the best in the next assignment. Thank you very much for your attention, coach. In the next fixtures, we hope that you are going to sail through. That was the coach of that is Scotland, Genius Mangombe, who was giving us his own perception with what he witnessed in terms of this contest. Allow me now invite that is the coach that arrived from the centenary for Zambezi to give us his own account as he steps towards to just tell us what he saw as it unveiled. Coach, it's good to join you on a sad note, especially after you had instilled a concept that did not sail through. And you had that concept that did not sail through. But there were some positives as well as some of the demerits that you feel that you need to talk about. What was it when you were watching at the technical area?
Okay, technically, we have to improve on our finishing. Precision in front of goal. At least we got 1 or 2 chances. I feel we should have buried. But what else can you expect playing a well-organized team like Scotland? I think we will lose to a better side.
Right, indeed, you lost to a better side, but defensively, it seems as if, in as much as permutations were allowing you, we expected that you were going to concede a larger number of goals, but you managed to go away with a slender loss. What's your take about that?
It's what people were expecting. They were expecting a massacre. Then we we just motivated the guys so that football is simple. It's just the same. You have to just play it. They just knock the ball around.
Right, as it comes further after this contest, I know things are not so well. We are anchoring the basement. And with the permutations of each and every coming contest, thick and fast, do you foresee bringing on the smiles on the last day that you survived it and you became the messiah of it?
Definitely we will survive relegation. Still we need to work hard, especially at training. Work on finishing, work on shooting. Try by all means. No, you have to first start at training. Then it will be simple on a match day.
Right, thank you very much for your attention, Coach. All the best as you take your route back to your own home, as we wish you that you will end at the better position at the end of the season. Right, that was the coach of Zambezi who was giving us his own account of story. But in as much as the game unveiled, there was an individual that came along that brought about something. I understand when we talk about Christmas, that is the man that came on. Although today it wasn't a Christmas, but he got his early Christmas present in form of a man of the match. Allow me to invite Ronald Fumbidzai, that is coming on, of course, as the man of the match of the day. Fumbidzai, you had the lung bursting runs that you were always injecting, especially on wide areas, that were instrumental when you were providing the crosses. But can you tell us overall with your performance and how you have exhibited yourself? It seems as if when you played against Black Rhinos, you were not in a good account of yourself in terms of fitness. But now there's a vast improvement. What's your take about it?
I think judging from Rhinos game, I think it was my first game and I only trained for one day. And it's been long without playing. I think I played that game coming from a layoff, I think from 6-7 months. So coming to today's match, I think I trained the whole week with the team. And you see, at this point, now I know like one or two guys and we understand each other.
So it means the telepathic combinations are slowly engaging into each other. But as you know that with the telepathic combinations you are engaging in midfield, creativity, you are up to top notch. But it seems the issue of squandering opportunities, not only for yourself single-handedly, collectively as a unit, it still needs to be addressed.
Yeah, very true. Because for us to win the league, we have to be ruthless in front of goal. And I think we all know we have a new coach. So we're still trying to understand his philosophy. So I think going to the next match, I think we're going to improve and we're going to come victorious against Moas.
Right, I know that anticipations and optimism is something that is streaming within your mind. You have talked about Moas. That is the anticipation that I want to talk about. What's your parting words, especially to those that always know Fumbidzai as the free kick specialist, as somebody that they put their faith on and they will still instill their faith on?
They must just know like Fumbidzai is still high up there and I'm still dangerous. And they mustn't rule me out. Watch the space.
Thank you very much, Fumbidzai. We wish you all the best in your next assignment. That was Ronald Fumbidzai, the Christmas boy, that brought about his better performance for today after his levels of fitness seem to have escalated. Born on the 4th of December, 1995. An individual who also turned out for Highlanders before going down in South Africa. He also came back from South Africa and also connected himself with the Wi-Fi boys. Then also going to the PhD Ministries team, that is Yata. And of course, attracted the intentions of that is Honorable Scott Sakupanya. He now finds himself at Scotland. That is where we are talking about. That is King Natolo. Like a king, you have established your throne. I can see the way we are exhibiting your definite touches in midfield. It spoke its own volume. What's your take about the way you played today?
Yeah, I'm still working. I'm still adjusting to the league and to the new players. But I feel I still have more to give to the team. And I'm grateful today. I managed to score and we managed to win, but there's still a lot of work which needs to be done.
It seems as if you are no stranger to connect with top flight as well as Division 1. That one, you are anytime if any invitation can go to be attended to be a top flight player as well as in the Division 1, you are easy to adapt to that one. But as you foresee, the prospects are all eyes on you. And of course, with the distance that you are cutting short towards the log leaders, can you see yourself at the end of 2024 being the champions of the Northern Region Division 1 Soccer League?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. We are working towards that. We're taking each game as it comes, and I think we're in the right direction. So, yeah, it's not a surprise to see us lifting the 2024 champions.
Right. Last question, that will be the one that I would say there is a big monster. It was watching, of course, on a spy mission, and you know which I'm talking about. That's the next assignment. And every viewer from every part of the country and everyone who's saying that we are going to witness this one. And of course, lots of fireworks and expectations is upon Scotland as well as Moors. Are you going to be ready for that contest?
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. We wanted to use this match as preparations to the Moors match. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Each and every time we're adapting well. And I think by the time we face Moors, we'll be sharp, we'll be ready, we'll be clinical. Since you saw today, we blew a lot of chances. So I'm just hoping and praying that when we play Moors, we'll be very clinical, because definitely chances will create, but we have to just be clinical.
Right, indeed. His cause of concern, it is the same thing that was highlighted by the coach. The conversion rate was a big issue that came today. And of course, he also highlighted that it came to their attention that they wanted to use this contest as a dress rehearsal to the main encounter that they're expecting against Moors. Let's wait and see what is going to transpire on the following fixture against Moors. I know viewers, you might be watching wherever you are. Predictions have already started. Let's wait and see how you are going to tell us, especially for those that follow City News. Siyobonana. Well, that was the brass band, the ones that always create euphoria when Scotland is playing. And of course, we are privileged to be having the one that leads. I don't know if you are connected with Bess or Tena, but he is the one that is going to tell us how is it whenever you are behind, watching it from the stands, as you will be rallying for your side.
Wow, it's quite a big atmosphere, and we are very happy that the Honorable Scott Sakupanya is incorporated everyone from the Ngoma to the brass, so that we have one big, massive support for Scotland FC. And at this rate that we are going with the massive support, you can see every game our stands are filled. They are full to capacity. It's a big thing. It's a very big thing for the team and the community at large.
Right, indeed, I understand the way you are rallying with your team. So, the league is still on.
Yes.
And of course, with the way things are unveiling, at the end of the day, it might be the champion might be decided on the last day.
Yes.
So do you foresee yourself going to be the ones that are victorious?
We are going all out for league glory. Come next season, we are playing in the Premiership. Scotland FC will be in the Premiership. Mark my words. Write this down. Scotland FC, led by Honorable Sakupanya, will be playing Zimbabwe PSL come next season.
There comes a scenario that was also once quoted by the late Dennis Luwewe before the final of African Cup of Nations on 12 February 2012. He also said that prophets of doom do not cancel out Zambia. Consider them as champions. That's the same case that we are witnessing with the strong follower of Scotland. That leads the brass band. He's saying the same scenario. Let's find out at the end of the season. Will it be Scotland the champions? It's up to us to see.